Mark White is struggling with a knock, which he got in the first tackle, and just rubbing it on the halfway line. It'd be very unlucky if he's got a bad one early on.
Lee towards Wilcox, first touch of the ball in international football, and he hits the crossbar.
Well, what a start this would be. Good jump, wasn't it? He's not renowned for his heading ability, and could easily, just another inch or two, it would have been a Jeff Hurst of 66 behind the line, I think.
Wilcox takes. Ferdinand, well, he was unchallenged. He brought a fumble from the goalkeeper, Petri. Wilcox delivered. And Les Ferdinand got in front of the marker and directed his header straight at the keeper. Sheringham away from Shebok. There's Ferdinand, there's Anderton, and there's the goal we've been waiting for. And Darren Anderton has been waiting longer than anybody else. His return to international football marked by the breakthrough goal for England.
Well, had to come a decent cross there from Teddy Sheringham. Les Ferdinand nearly got the touch, but Darren Anderton inside his marker. And they were caught lacking. Teddy Sheringham in that more forward position. That's where we want him. Getting that sort of service in where it can hurt the opposition.
He only returned to action a month ago after 7 months of groin problems. Just 3 full games for Tottenham Hotspur at the end of the season. But Terry Venables says that Anderton looked an England player from day one, from the day that he gave him his debut in his debut as an international manager, and he's delighted to have him back. And here's Wilcox, the England debutant, finding another opportunity which neither Anderton nor Platt could quite capitalise on. And for the moment, Hungary are on the ropes.
Yeah, suddenly England, look, they got 4 people in the penalty area already. Natural left-footed cross from Wilcox, and Darren Anderton, sole of his boot, nearly squeezed it in that far corner.
Sheringham caught in possession by Shebok, and Witzer is able to chance his arm from long range. And Seaman was backpedaling. It's Teddy Sheringham who gave up possession inside his own half. Wakai looks like he's going to have a shot. It was well struck. Straight at David Seaman. Little hand warmer.
It was good power, wasn't it? Unfortunately for him, it was just straight at David Seaman. Didn't have to move an inch, did he?
Well won by Platt. And it goes Ferdinand. Foul by Shebok, who felt that he won the ball. No card. No doubt about the foul.
Yeah, Les Ferdinand just going into the defenders on his favoured right footing. The space was on his left-hand side, and when he would have been able to go one against the marker. Once you go inside with 3 others.
Here's Platt, and here's the second goal. David Platt's bravery rewarded, and England doubled their money with 7 minutes in the second half played. No emotion from the coach, and no reaction from the Hungarians, who were caught completely unaware by Paul Ince and David Platt. He actually overrun the ball initially, but he was strong enough and courageous enough to get the goal that the quick thinking deserved.
There's a comedy of errors by the Hungarian defence. They're lining up the wall, and Paul Ince sees David Platt totally unmarked.
Elesh's first responsibility is to help defend this corner, which Wilcox takes. Rokai's header came off Anderton. Ince with the volley. Out as far as Wilcox again. Nicely done, bit of a Puskas drag back there. Header from Banfield.
He was unlucky, did all the hard work, didn't he? And then the actual cross didn't quite reach its target. But I think he's done well today, well enough perhaps to make that final 22 when they come back from the Far East.
Wilcox still on the ball. Door was closed on him somewhat, but he managed to find Ince, and Neville has found Lee. He's found some space. Headed by Banfield. Goalkeeper committed. Chance for Anderton. Yes! To England, and Darren Anderton will certainly claim 2 of them. The defender on the line got the final touch, but the credit and the smile belongs to the man that Terry Venables was so pleased to recall today, Darren Anderton.
Petrie again comes, doesn't punch it, it's a slap, isn't it? And Darren Anderton following up. It was going into the goal in that far corner. And all right, it gets sliced.
The man.
Yeah, it gets sliced into the top roof. I think we'll give it to Darren Anderton.
No doubt about it. Anderton, Lee, here's Ince. Anderton came off Ferdinand, took it out of Platt's path, really. Shot from Sheringham! David Platt! Well, they're almost getting in each other's way in the end. Teddy Sheringham, the unlucky man. What a strike that was.
I think they'll be queuing up in the remaining 25 minutes, won't they, to get on the score sheet. That was a wonderful strike by Teddy Sheringham. And then just as it bounces up, the old sort of double shuffle by David Platt didn't quite come off.
It was a screaming effort. It just wouldn't come down for Platt. Maybe Sheringham was better placed. Certainly he deserved another crack at it. Hahn. Comfortably won by Southgate. Good play.
They have lacked invention, haven't they, Hungary? That was a classic example of somebody in the opposition half not knowing what to do. Oh,
here's Sheringham. Still. Wise, maybe. A sniff of handball. Sniff of a penalty. It's definitely a foul. Hello. Down goes Urban. No, there's nothing in there. Much ado about nothing. In every sense, there was a real chance for England. But they could afford to laugh at 3-0.
Looking for a pinfall there, weren't they? I think Dennis Wise, I'm not sure about the weight limit, but this was really where they were appealing for the handball. And he's not sure whether to go for the chip here, Dennis Wise. Looks up. And then, of course, gets nudged, thinks, well, I might even get a penalty here. I don't know, the old little legs, look at them buckling under there, and he goes down, realises he's got to get up again, and then goes, I think, for the touchdown, look, with the left arm.
I thought it was Jim Peters at the end of the Commonwealth Games marathon, though. Well, it was a bit silly, you'd have to say, from Dennis Wise. More than a bit silly. Little long from Pearce. 3-0 is the final score in England's favour in this Green Flag International. The sort of numbers that England were looking for at the start of the final countdown to the championships. The sort of performance which certainly had its moments, not least for Darren Anderton, scorer of 2 of those goals. Next stop, Beijing on Thursday.